Hi guys, Shannon here, and today I just want to make a quick video about my 2003 model Royal Enfield Thunderbird. So, uh, there's not a whole lot of matter and stuff available about these old Thunderbirds. Uh, so that's why I just wanted to share some ideas and just for you guys to have a look at what the old Thunderbird was. So this is a 2003 uh, model AVL engine. That's an aluminium engine, and it's got a 5-speed gearbox, and the shifter's on the left side. So just like the new bikes, but the engine is completely different. So I bought this bike secondhand, and I just want to talk about a few changes I've done since I bought it. So mechanically, I've not changed anything. It's as it is. I've just been changing the oil, and so far it's not given me any trouble. I've gone on a few rides here and there, and it's been really great so far. So, uh, the rims that you see on are not the original rims. I bought these off secondhand from a guy who had changed to alloys. So, and I got them at a really good price, so I decided to buy them and put them on. The original rims were pretty rusty when I got the bike, so it was just a question of powder coating them or chroming them again. But then uh, getting this new set fell a lot cheaper, so and they looked much better, and they were almost new, so it was a good deal. Uh, the fork tube that you can see here was coated with paint, and I've been polishing it off and on. Uh, it still uh, needs some attention because all the paint still not come off, but I will eventually get there. I can get it done professionally, but then I wanted to spend time and do it myself. This headlamp shade was also not there. Put that on. Uh, Then we come to the tank. So the tank was a major concern when I got the bike. Now it looks pretty well done up, but at that time uh, it was leaking and there were dents in the front. So we had to get that welded and filled in, and then it became necessary to paint it up again, paint the tank up because it was uh, in bad shape. So once we got that done, uh, it it's looking really nice now, and that guy did quite a good job. Uh, I've added these rubber hand grips here on top of the original ones because being an Enfield and being an old Enfield, there are quite a few vibrations, so that needs to be taken care of. I've even added a rubber dampener here on both sides, and I'm thinking of adding few more dampeners on the engine casing. Uh, this coil that you see here, it's not an Enfield coil, it's from another bike. So I just decided to put this on because it looks a little it looks a little different, and I thought it's cooler. The original Enfield coil is about this size, and it's cylindrical in shape, and it fits in here. So this one is a little wider and it doesn't go in, so you have to keep it out, and it gives a whole different look to the bike. uh, Change the spark plug. uh, Very interesting feature, I've put this fuel lock cap. So before, the original one was just a normal fuel tap which could just be turned, whereas this one needs a key to operate it. So that comes in quite handy, especially if you're doing long rides and you're parking it at an unknown place. So very nice. I like this original logo on the clutch casing, very nice. Okay, then we come here to the back. So I mentioned I had changed the rims, right? So this is an 18-inch rim that I got along with the front rim, and these come on the newer bikes, the Royal Enfield Classic, and I think even on the 500 standard. So this 18-inch is proved to be a lot better. I had to put a new tire, of course, but it's reduced the overall height, better road grip, better stability. So it's working very nicely. This is the original tail light. It's quite discolored, but it's still hanging on there, so I decided not to pop it off. Then we come on to this side. Uh, the original exhaust was, I think it was, they call it a jet exhaust, I'm not too sure, but it was too noisy, so we had to put this short bottle on it. I would have preferred a long bottle, but then it was not available, so we had to make do with this one. Here we have our toolbox. Interestingly, on the other side also we have the same cover, but it's just a hollow case. It would have been nice if they could have accommodated the same structure on the other side. Anyways, here we have our air filter, 5-speed gearbox. Here's the aluminium engine. So if you look closely, I don't know whether you guys could see this, but there are still traces of paint on the engine casing. So I'm still in the process of working it out and polishing it. So it'll take a couple of more polishings to get done. Another thing I've done is I've put this new UCal carburetor. So this carburetor comes on the new bike, and it's been really great so far. Great mileage, very nice running, no problems. So the original carburetor was there, it was fine and everything, but then there were air leaks, and I just thought that since I would be using it regularly, a new carburetor would fairly change things and improve things, and it has. We have two horns here, so this was standard that came with it, and that's pretty much it. This is the front rim from this side. Even this shock, I've been polishing it up, so it will get better with time. And here on the tank we have this tank cover. So I know it's not doesn't go with the look so much, but it really comes in handy. So what it is basically just a cover, and what I keep inside is this 2T bottle of oil and a small pouch. So this bag is very nice for marketing and buying things, because on an Enfield there's not much place to keep things. And this bottle of oil, I put a little bit of it whenever I fill up gas, because my mechanic told me that since the slope is on an incline, the top part of the fuel tank doesn't get a lot of petrol and doesn't get cleaned up by the petrol when the tank's not full. So by adding a little bit of oil, you actually save the tank from inside. So that's one nice thing, and it helps run the engine a little better too. So anyway, that's all I have for you all today, and hope you all like it, and see you all next time.